Behind Bishop T.D. Jakes, who's the powerhouse in the pulpit, Grammy-nominated producer and philanthropist, is the T.D. Jakes Foundation. It's a workforce development and community building organization. It has a STEM program that offers minority students opportunities to study the latest in science, technology, engineering, and math, and leverages the arts to help spark creativity with those disciplines. And joining us more to talk more about the STEM program and how it helps underrepresented communities is Hattie Hill. She is the CEO and president of the T.D. Jakes Foundation, and she's joining us live this morning from Dallas. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you, Naja? Good morning. Happy MLK Day.
Yes, happy MLK Day. And so I think that this is such an exquisite program because we know that minority students aren't always exposed to STEM, and we see that represented in our workforce today. And so we're talking about science, technology, engineering, and math when we say STEM. It represents some of the fastest growing and highest paying job sectors. So how does this foundation prep and equip students for the changing workforce?
So first of all, congratulations I want to congratulate you all on your new station. We've been following you, and that's awesome. So congratulations, because what you all represent is exactly what we represent, and that is exposing young people, especially students, to the jobs that they may not even know exist behind the camera. So we launched the foundation in 2020 with that as a focus: science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And then we added in the arts with STEAM because we really wanted to leverage the opportunities that our chairman has in his entertainment world. So we added that one as well. And what he did was he did a lot of research on what are the jobs that are coming up. And this is really to equip our students, especially underrepresented, underserved, people of color, African Americans specific, to make sure that we're ready for the jobs in the modern world.
What are some of the long-term goals of this program?
Oh, above living wage jobs. Our chairman says, Naja, constantly that people cannot be, especially students, cannot be what they can't see. And that being the case, that dream, that vision is for us to show them the opportunities, show them what exists. It's no different than if you think of how Tiger Woods introduced us to golf. You show them, they learn, they see it, and then they have an opportunity to do it.
That is so true. So what types of companies can your students expect to connect with and possibly work for once they complete the program?
Well, if you look at all the big companies out there right now, from Microsoft, Salesforce, I mean, you have companies that people don't even know exist who are big in this space. But anything in the technology world, what we did was we took a model that we call a collective impact model, where we pulled together. Frito-Lay came in as our partner, the Moody Foundation, ID Tech, which writes STEAM curriculum. We partnered with the Dallas Independent School District, and we partnered with Hamilton out of New York. And what we really did was bring to Dallas and bring to the students and the teachers in Dallas education that they would not normally see. So we brought teachers and students. They studied for 7 weeks, looking at what happens behind the scenes with Hamilton. They've not only learned the Constitution, but learning the technology that brought that show to life. And then we culminated that with taking all of the young people to the Dallas Summer Musical over to Fair Park here in Dallas. And they really had an opportunity to see it live. So we are looking at other special opportunities so that our young people can learn and grow and then realize careers that they maybe never knew existed.
That is extraordinary, and I can just imagine how much the students loved it. But can you explain the connection between the performing arts and STEM?
Oh, absolutely. If you look at look at your station right now. So much technology behind the scenes make this happen, right? The technology between me and you right now gets us together and on the screen. It is showing the young people the jobs that exist within the technical field behind the camera. So, what makes the lights work? What makes the stage, this come down from the stage? How can we sync the music? I mean, there's so many different roles that it takes to put this together. So that massive um, uh, technical desk that brings all of this to life is what we want them to have exposure to. And what we did with Hamilton, so they could say, okay, this job, for example, requires me to go to college and get a 4-year degree, but this one might just require technical training. So our goal is for them to truly see the opportunities. Some may decide they want to be in front of the cameras, but all of it is, what does it take to put this production out in front of our country, and how can you participate in that in your career?
I think that is so important because youth often just sees the performers or the talent in front of the camera and doesn't connect that there's a whole production behind the scenes that you never even see. I love this. TD Jakes sees himself as a bridge builder between races, cultures, politics, and people to find common ground. So how is his vision tied into the foundation?
So when we launched the foundation, we interviewed over 300 CEOs, especially CEOs in the STEM world, who were people of color, mostly African American and Hispanic, because that's where the big racial gap appears to be as we talked about what's out there, what's needed. And so when we finished that research, we came back and said, how can he leverage his massive reach that he has not only in the country but around the world? How can he leverage that to support these living wage jobs, to support getting our communities into these roles, our young people? And so we started doing some additional research on that. And so we have taken his relationships with his vast audience, and then the trust that he's built in underserved and underrepresented communities, and we're bringing those two things together, Naja. That's where the bridge is, because the corporation said we can't find these people of color, we can't find African Americans, and he will always say, well, you know what, I can, because they're in my choir, they're in my pews at my church. But this is a separate organization from the church, but it really is leveraging that reach across all of his platforms. Because keep in mind, he has the entertainment business. So we're pulling all of that together to then bridge the access between the people who are looking for people for jobs and the people that need them. So that's our goal. That's our bridge.
And so if a young person is seeing this right now and wants to take advantage of the opportunity, what's the first step that they need to take?
The first thing I would do is go out on our website, register, let us know who you are, let us understand what your interests are. We'll be kicking off another STEAM Academy for young people later this year. And just stay with us, because you'll hear about everything that we're going. So just the website, I see you're putting it up, so thank you for that. And we just look forward to them joining us, because we are really here to serve our communities.
Well, Hattie Hill, thanks so much for starting your day early with us and for telling us about this amazing program. And to learn more,
Thank you so much.
about the TD Jakes Foundation, go to tdfoundation.org.